Welcome to Optimal Timelines. My name is Sean, and this is going to be your December 2023 Tarotscope reading for your North Node by sign and house. And this is going to be for the second half of December, from December 16th through the 31st. Now, if you're new to my channel, the reason I use the North Node in tarot readings as opposed to your sun, moon, or ascendant sign is that it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's your soul path. It's what you're here to learn and experience in this lifetime. So it's much more relevant to your everyday life and much more accurate in tarot readings than your sun, moon, or ascendant. Now, you're going to want to watch two videos. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. So with that, we can begin the reading. I'm going to connect to the energies. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Leo and or the 5th house. This is going to be your December 2023 Tarotscope reading for the second half of December. Okay, so the spread represents the second half of December from the 16th to the 31st. And the card that popped out for you, North Nodes in the 5th house or Leo, is the Empress card. And when I saw this card, I felt like this is you tapping into your best self or tapping into your royal self. Because remember, Leo rules royalty, okay, and kings, queens, emperors, and the empresses. And for you in this lifetime, it's all about being seen, being heard, being recognized, standing out from the crowd. And I know whenever I do, personal readings for people that have that, South Node in Aquarius or the 11th house, like you do, if you're watching this video, it feels very uncomfortable. Like, I just want to be part of the team. I want to just blend into the crowd or blend into the family. I don't want to stand out. But this lifetime is all about you standing out. As I said, being heard, being seen, being recognized. And I feel like the end of December here, you either are going to do it or you're going to step out into the spotlight in some way on your own, with your own actions, or you're going to be like prompted and kind of pushed out there in some way. Okay. And what you want to do is you want to embrace it. You want to embrace this. So how can this play out? A couple of different scenarios. Okay. So let's say that there's a work situation and then you could be assigned to give a presentation about something where you have to present something to like a room full of people. Do it. Okay. Or you have an opportunity to be recognized for something you did, an idea you had. Okay. This is in a work situation. Do it. Okay. This is going to help you. Or in other situations, it could be just like maybe it's time for you to step out with a talent that you have. Maybe you have a talent that you haven't really shared. Are you an artist? Are you a musician? Are you into, acting or performing or something? But this is about you stepping into your more recognized self. Now your timeline cards here's what's interesting, because it might not be all like easy peasy rosy. Okay. So you've got the reversed Emperor card. for your timeline. You've got the reversed Five of Swords, and then you've got the Knight of Wands. So what is happening here is that as you're stepping out, there you could meet some resistance somewhere with like maybe like jealousy or envy, or maybe like naysayers or not feeling support. But here's the thing with this Emperor reversed and the reverse Five of Swords, I don't feel like it's not going to stick, but there could be some, as I said, negativity as you step into more of the spotlight, if that makes sense. Okay. And what you want to do is do it anyway. Okay. When you're trying to better yourself and you're trying to step more into the limelight, you're trying to share more of your creativity, more of what you have to offer to the world. And if there are people that are like naysayers or that are negative or that are not supportive or say things or whatever it is, don't let that deter you. Don't let that hold you back. But what they've done is they've just shown their true colors. That's how you have to look at it. So when they do that, you're like, okay, I see you now. I see what you're about. And yeah, it doesn't feel good when it happens if you have someone that's like does share some negativity. It's not easy. I get it. I mean, yeah, it's not gonna be fun. But just realize, okay, I'm not gonna put any energy into this person or situation because they've shown who they are and where they stand and who they truly support or don't support. Okay, so as you do step into that power, you just want to back away. I understand personally this energy a lot because I have uh, some of the polarity of the Leo and Aquarius polarity, because my North Node is actually in the 11th house, Aquarius, and South Node in the 5th house. And so I had a situation recently where I shared a bit of myself and my creativity, and you know extended myself and opened myself up. Again, that's like Leo, wearing your heart on your sleeve. Okay, and the person didn't really, um I don't want to put it, let's say they didn't treat me in a way that would be a, something that I would want repeated, let's say. Okay, but bottom line is, when that happened, it really did, it upset me. And but then I was like, okay, and now I've completely, like, okay, I'm not attached emotionally to this situation or this person anymore. I'm just kind of like, I got over it, and now it's like it's almost like they feel like, oh wow, like what have I done? Like, because they lost a good opportunity to connect with somebody, if that makes sense. Okay, so I went through something similar to this. What you want to do is you want to detach from any of the naysayers. And you'll be able to do that with your South Node in Aquarius because it's all about detachment. Okay. Um, so where it is you're going is when you want to press through this negativity. Again, you've got the Knight of Wands. This is a card of movement, moving into a better version of yourself, moving into creativity, moving into more energy. Um, Moving into more vitality. Same thing with this Empress card. Okay, this is where you're moving, into. Now, your advice cards in navigating all of this is you've got the Hermit card and you've got the Knight of Cups. Starting with the Hermit this is a card of when you are able to recognize your personal power in your gifts and you're able to move past negativity and naysayers, there's wisdom there. Okay, there's a wisdom in that, and it's going to tap into your higher self when you can navigate something, move past it. It's an act of wisdom, as opposed to when it happens, letting that person or people like knock you down or keep you from being your true self or showing your true heart. You know, it's a position of power, and the wisdom comes with, as I said before, now I see this person or situation for who and what it really is. And that gives you wisdom. Now you have the wisdom, like, okay, I can detach myself from this person or situation, type of a thing. Okay. So there's wisdom gained, and you want to use that wisdom in this, and not let it keep you from your true self. The other thing is with the Knight of Cups here. This is really stepping into that beautiful open-heartedness. It's about sharing your true self. And most everybody that has this North Node, it's really interesting because they have the ability to touch so many people with their heart and their personality, and they don't even realize it a lot of times, that how much they can actually help the world, help people around them. Now, this card, does represent like moving toward, um, fame and fortune. Sometimes the knights can be moving toward something very positive. And with your North Node in Leo or the fifth house, they do say that, that is a North Node that can indicate, fame and recognition. Okay. So, but it's benefiting the world, if that makes sense. Because as you are becoming recognized, you are sharing really important gifts with the world, however that is for each of you. And I think that, this last half of December, there's going to be an opportunity for you to begin to tap into these gifts. And that's what this whole reading's about. And please just step into your power, step into that version of yourself where you can display your gifts. And when there is any sort of like naysayers or negativity, make sure that you recognize it for what it is. Try not to let it affect you too much. Move past it, because these people are just showing you, these people in situations are showing you their true colors. And so that is a gift which will benefit you in your path to wisdom. But anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you and you found some value in it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions in your life that you'd like answers to and would like a personal tarot reading, there's going to be a link in the description box below. Or if you would like your astrological chart looked at, where I could see kind of where you've been in your life, where you're at now, and where you could be possibly heading, click on the link to my website and you can get some more information. But with that, I just want to say thank you again. Make it a great, great holiday season. Much joy and happiness to you in this season, and as we go into 2024. And make sure to open up that big heart of you that you have, Leo North Nodes. And we will see you on some more videos. Many blessings.